Alright, that was a pretty good run with the Diablo 2608. Not too bad, so I'm going to show you guys now the setup for the cars, just in case you want to go ahead and try it for yourself. Now, if you somehow were able to miss the setup, I'll have this video, up and going, but I'll try to be slow with it. Let me just do one quick thing, and then we'll get straight to the setup. But yeah, it felt pretty good. So yeah, did a lot better than I intended on it being. I was aiming for 2620 at the most. But yeah, that was a pretty good run overall with the car. So I'm very pleased with it. Alright, let me go ahead and take this photo, then we'll jump right to delivery, or the setup. Alright, there's nothing much to it. Sport hard tires, there's going to be your tire compound. Suspension is going to be normal. The only thing you need to buy is the differential. It's going to be fully customized. 5 for torque, 10 for acceleration, and 15 for braking. I'm going to leave it there for a couple seconds so that way you can see the numbers. After that, you're going to have your downforce. The front is going to be 60. And then for the rear, it's going to be 280, which is going to be maxed out, which is going to be opposite from the front. Transmission is going to be the fully customized manual transmission. Not to get confused with the racing transmission, this one will be under semi-racing category at the tuning shop. That's a transmission that lowers your points overall. So make sure you get that. That's going to help lower the points. Or actually, no, for in this case, it's going to increase it just by a little bit. So my bad right there. And for your last parts, it's going to be sports muffler, racing crankshaft, and weight reduction stage 1. And last but not least, the racing clutch and flywheel. And that is it for the Diablo. Now, there's actually one more criteria that I'm going to show you real quick for this particular build. I'm going to slowly pan it just one last time so you guys can see the parts. I'll go left to right one last time, just in case you just showed up and just pop in to see the tune for the Diablo GT. It has always been a pretty smooth car at Tokyo Expressway. So I'll keep it there for a couple seconds so that way you can either screenshot it or just write down whatever method you want to take. But yeah, really good run with that car. So, and like I said, I've done this car in the past. It's really good. So just a little bit surprised to see it doing very well. I think it's actually done faster than the previous attempts I've tried did this race. So alright, now for the last part of the build, and we'll jump into either another race, or if you guys would like to see me do a different race or a requested race, it could be anything from either in the campaign mode, or it could be anything from the weekly challenge. If you want me to do a race or the whole race is on there, you can. Or if you want me to jump into sport mode and just do a daily race and just figure out what car is the best car for that track. So hello, Aaron. Alright, so when you get the car, first things first you're going to do is go ahead and get the wide body in the car. That's going to be your first step for the build. I mean, sure, you can do it last, but it's just important to make sure you get it done first. That way you don't have to worry about it down the road. Alright, next step is I'm going to show you guys the livery that I have on the car, just in case you want to copy it. So if you guys in fact follow me in the game right now, here's my profile up here, Jeffrey GT97YT. That's my GT7 profile. If you follow me in the game and if you want to save yourself some time and would like to copycat the liveries that I do showcase in my videos on my YouTube channel, you're more than welcome to follow me, just to make your life a bit simpler. If you want to copycat what I'm doing in the video, you're more than welcome to do so. But since you guys are here right now at this time, I'll go ahead and show you the livery just in case you want to copy it. It's going to be this nice Valvoline livery, and unfortunately, as you guys can see, there's really no hashtags on the car. So if you don't want the livery, that's totally fine. It's actually an unfortunate thing that we'll have great liveries like these, and the creator that does them neglects to put down the hashtags for them. If I was in their shoes, I just would have put Valvoline as the search and let that be that, rather than it being, you know, without anything. But what we can do is try to guess what they are. So we're going to first do the custom parts. The front is going to be type A, the side type A as well. The wing is custom wing set. I don't think it matters the height or the end plate type. Just make sure it's custom. And for the wheels, we're going to go to owned wheels. That way it'll be easier to spot them. Scroll down. It's going to be these at the far end, which are going to be the Oz Raffaello. I think, pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Oz Racing. And let's see, we're going to try to aim to get 599.42. So we're going to play with it for a little bit. I'm just going to take a guess and see if these are it. No, but I'm pretty sure it'll work. So just in case if you guys lost the rims, it's going to be Oz Racing all the way down here. Oz Raffaello, pretty sure that's how to pronounce it. I don't know though. And it was 40 something, but I think, I mean, it could be 19 inch and then wide for everything. That's my guess. Okay, so 19 inch wide and wide for the rims, no problem. And just in case if you just now showed up, I'll just do one last check on the build and then we'll jump into something else. And like I said, if you want me to do a request, you can. It could be either a race or another Tokyo 600 race, or if you want a request on a certain car with a certain track, I mean, I can roll with it. So I mean, I'm accustomed to do the Tokyo 600, the Mazda 700, Sardegna 800, and Spal 800. So, but if there's a particular race you want me to do, either from the weekly challenges or jump into sport mode, multiplayer for entertainment, it's just whatever you guys want to do, because I'm basically am down for everything or anything what to do at the moment. So I already covered earlier a Nissan R32 build earlier. So but I can thank all of you guys that are out here right now that showed up. Alright, let me go ahead and show you guys the build one more time, and then I'll gladly take requests on what to do next. Alright, so I'm back. Alright, so last time for the car settings. Here's the build for the Lamborghini Diablo GT. Sport hards as your tire compound for both the front and the rear tires. Suspension, you're going to keep it normal, so there's no need to buy it. Differential, you're going to buy it, get the fully customized setting. Torque for 5, 10 for acceleration, 15 for braking. That's what you want for your diff. Downforce is going to be pretty simple. The front is going to be 60, so it's going to be the lowest number value for the front. The rear is going to be the complete opposite, so you want to make sure it's all be maxed out at 280. After you get done with that, ECU, just keep it stocked. No need to buy it. Fully customized manual transmission. This is a transmission. I know that some people gets confused about this transmission, but this is the one that's under the semi-racing category. This transmission usually lowers the PP, performance points, but in this case actually adds it, but it's just decimal numbers. It's not like a 1 or 2 full numbers, it's by decimal. So you want that. After you get that equipped, the fully top speed number is going to be 340 after you get done with that. Moving over to the muffler, it's going to be the sports muffler. After you get that on the car, it's going to be clutch and flywheel, racing category, racing crankshaft, and then weight reduction stage 1. And that's going to be it for the particular build with the Diablo GT. And just in case you're new to the game or want to figure out where you can find the car, it is right now for limited time at the used car dealership, which is going to be right up here. I'll go ahead and show you where it's located. And yes, Aaron, I do agree. Hopefully they will add the Nissan R330 GT1. It'd be a great addition. Here it is right here. You might want to go ahead and grab it. I know it is a bit costly, but the car is phenomenally good. I mean, you can look at the stats. It's pretty good for the car it is. I mean, this is like probably one of those cars that's really good as soon as you buy it, and be a good threat to use against the main AI in Tokyo Expressway 600. Even though, like I said, the price is pretty steep, at about 800,000 credits, but I think it's well worth it. Plus, if you get the clearance bonus when you'll be able to easily get your money back, or if you want to, just save it for the mall and get your money back by putting it over there. Alright, so does anyone have a request, build, or a run that want me to do before I decide to do what to do next? Could be anything. Could be something from the daily challenges. It could be a car track combination. Could be an event. So I'll just wait for a few minutes just in case if you guys wanted to think about it. Let's go at 23:45. If I don't see anything by then, I think we'll probably try to do a Sardegna build, if that's possible. I'll just have to see what cars we got first. Just in case you guys didn't know, if you guys are going for the trophy that requires you to buy the 3 Le Mans cars for that trophy, I would like to point out this Jaguar XJ13 is one of the 3. The other 2 is I think it's the Mark 4, I believe, GT40, maybe. I could be wrong, but I do know the other one's the Ferrari P334. I think that's what it's called, or P430. Those are the 3 cars that requires you to get that trophy achievement. Alright, let me think. Oh yeah, I could probably... Have I done this one yet? I think I have. XRJ9. I could do that, do a Sardegna build with that car. Let me just check and see if I might have done it recently. Let me just check. Okay, I have. Okay. We'll do a modern grade 1 car at Sardegna. That's what we'll do. I'll just have to figure out what car to do it though. Is there a particular grade 1 car you try to do at Sardegna? If it's possible. If there's a request. I'll be more than glad to do it before I grab the car. Actually, I'll just have the list out, and that way you guys can just look at it. If there's a car that you want me to run before I choose one, I'll let you get y'all a minute or two before I go. Alright, you got Aaron. Mazda 7878B. That actually does sound pretty nice because I know the first run I did with it, I felt like I didn't do too much of a good job with it, so I think this would be a good redemption per se. Because I built it more on base for handling, and it was just way slower, like extremely slower. If you guys want to check out the episode I'm talking about, it'll be in my playlist. I think it's under Sardegna runs 1.49 or 1.50. If not, you can just check my channel. I got on the playlist. It's probably the latest playlist on the channel, I think. But yeah, if you saw the total time on that car compared to the rest of them, you're like, yeah, that Mazda's total time is nowhere near close to the other ones. Yeah, that too. Let's see, Sardegna road track. I'll do the race, and then I'll just do the full guide of the setup build. Put my mic right beside me. Alright, let's get to it. Sounds so good. Oh, Apple Romeo's on wide. Oh, that looks so smooth. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Yeah, still turns. Wow, that was a great lap too. Oh, that's too deep, too deep. What's up, Jack? Oh, there we go. That's a lot better. There we go. This is Mazda 7890. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the Mazda 7890, just in case you didn't hear me the first time. I'll get closer. It's the Mazda 78B. Jack, this is the Sardegna 800 money race. Yeah, I think the CLK is pretty good here too, Jack. And I usually don't race 24/7. I usually do race it a good bit though. And to keep myself not from being bored is just, you know, trying different cars, different combinations. Yeah, Jack, I think the GT1 is also good here too. But I think, like you said before, the CLK seems to be a bit better. I'm not too sure if I've tried the GT1 since the update patch as of yet. But yeah, I did try the CLK and it was really good on this track. And yeah, you can go ahead and tell me what your tips, A-Corp. That'd be appreciated. Is that better? Alright, good. That might help me too because I'm actually bending over to talk to the bike. So that might help me to stay still, to stand up and not lean over and mess up my lap. Alright, good. Thanks for the tip. I usually will wear a headset and watch my live too to make sure the audio is balanced. But I don't have my headset on me right now, so I wasn't too sure what the audio was going to be like. Oh! Okay. So in this particular race, I don't usually race this track 24/7. My to-go place that I usually do while grinding is that Tug Expressway 600. But if I usually do come here, I usually will switch things up and try different cars and different setups. And you know, it can be sometimes a little bit, you know, boring. But if you get a pretty good quick race car, it has really good handling, and you gotta keep your mind straight, focused, the boredom doesn't last that long. But pit stop, I'm just going to add fuel. The tire seems to be in good shape. The car feels good. So, and the good thing is this should be a confirmed one pit stop. And that should do it right there. Just love that Twix livery, looks amazingly good. Yes, I have a corpse. I've done the Spa race plenty of times. I've done it with the Group C cars, the Grade 1 race cars. I've done it with the COK a couple of days ago. And I've actually done it as well with the Escudo Monster and the 2J Chaparral 1970 race car as well. And the only best way to do that is you just pause the game, go to options and go to display and just change your exposure and have it maxed out, since those two cars do not have any headlights. And yes, I believe that too, Jack. I've actually picked up the skill of half shifting and short shifting in the cars, and it is a huge game changer whenever you're trying to stretch out your fuel. So yeah. Alright, talking about a car setup or a steering wheel setup? Oh, that's deep. That works. Oh, okay, I get you now. Okay. Yeah, sorry about your wheel. That's another good car. The LM55, that's another good one. My driver rating right now is A+, and safety rating is S class. Oh, that's deep. No! Yes, it should be a good car. And the good thing is about these Group C Le Mans prototypes, especially the Mazda 7878B, the Nissan RI2 CP, the Jaguar XRJ9, which is right now at the Legends Car dealership for about 3 million credits, and I know there's another one, I think it's the Porsche 962C. All those Group C cars are phenomenal when it comes to fuel capacity. I rarely do. I actually do more of a weekly league race and daily races, just because of the fact of not trying to risk losing the A+ rating, and plus having some pretty bad experiences in the past too. That's kind of driven me away from online daily racing. And I usually tend to be more active around the Manufacturers Cup or the World Cup, Nations Cup. Yeah, A-Corp, if your car, if it's like crushing the competition right now in Sardegna, it should be a pretty good pick in Spa. So you shouldn't really have to worry about with anything. Plus, if you think about it, you got your grade 1 race car, so it should outperform the grade 3s in every category you think of, like top speed, acceleration, the grip. So you shouldn't really have to worry about using that car at Spa. It should be a really good choice for that race. In Spa, yes it does. The way it works is that the first race it's more like starts in the late afternoon, and then it becomes twilight, and then it becomes evening to nighttime. Right around lap 8, 9, you should get some rain showers, and it should be heavy enough where you actually have to switch to either wets or intermediate tires. And around lap 15, 16, it should dry up to the point where you actually do come back in the pit road and get some slicks. It just depends how quickly the track dries up. It could be, I think a safe range is between laps 14 to 16. And then sometimes there will be another brief shower later in the race. But other than that, just keep your eye on the weather radar and you should be in good shape. And yeah, weather is pretty huge, because if you race in that track and if you forget to buy the tires, it just really kills your race, literally. Unless you got a huge enough lead to you have over the field, and it helps a good bit. So 23:41 is what I was able to pull off. I'm going to see if that's faster than I was able to pull off in my first attempt, which I believe it is faster. Yep, about 3 seconds faster, so it's not by a huge amount, but it is faster. But you guys saw I did make a mistake on one lap going too far in that last chicane, or that last hairpin, so if that didn't happen, probably safe 23, 38, 39, so not too bad of a build. But I think for the Group C's, I think the Nissan R92 CP is the best right now for Sardegna. Mazda is probably third, and the Mercedes is actually the best one. The Mercedes Sauber C9, that's another prototype I forgot to mention, but that's another good Group C prototype. But let me go ahead and quickly jump out of this, and I'll show you guys the setup. And yeah, that Twix livery looks amazingly good. Makes me want to go get a Twix bar. Yes. I'll show you real quick what it is on my profile real quick. Alright, so A Corp, it's actually this. It's literally the same name as my GT7 profile, but without the YT, and then after the Y on Jeffrey, there's a little dash. And then, of course, GT, capital G, lowercase t, 97. That's my PSN. So it's literally almost identical to my GT7 profile. Or, you know. Here's my rating. That's what you were asking earlier, Jack. So it is 8+, but it's just by a little bit. It's not a huge amount. Of course, S rating. So, but you know, I haven't done dailies in a good long while. It's been probably for a safe 2-3 months since I've done dailies. And the last time I did a daily race was when we had the Manufacturers Cup. And like I said, it was about 2 months ago. Alright, Aaron, is this a league race, or is this a lobby race per se? And what date and time? Or is this a one-on-one? Let me turn this over. There we go. That's a pretty good photo right there. And this is actually going to be my next official video. The R92 GTR free spec. I had someone requested me this afternoon to do it. Alright, what time? Should I could do 88? He does sound familiar. I'm pretty sure he's a top rank American driver, I think. Let me check him out real quick. Because I have seen his name from time to time again in the nations list. Let's see. Let's do event archives. Midnight. Hey Aaron, is this a league race or is this like a one-on-one race? I mean, I might could do it. I mean, but I don't know though. Let me see if I can search up what I can do through here because I know he's a quick, fast driver. That guy's actually the fastest one too. I've seen his name pop up in the list as well. There's Kai the Pie. There's Tingy right up here. Steve, that's another fast guy. Okay. Yeah, I think we can. Which PhD are you referring to? I think there's a few of them, I think. But I have an idea what you might be talking about. Yeah, I know Papa House of Game. I know him. He's also another streamer. Oh, here's a PhD right here. Find this guy right here. Oh, okay. I know he's gotta be somewhere. Ramen noodles. Last time I might have skipped him, I don't know though. There is this. Let's see. No, you said PhD, not GKR. That's cool. I think your name does sound familiar, Jack. I think I've seen you on top of the list somewhere. Is he looking for a recruitment driver? Or are you guys looking to recruit some drivers in your private league race? Is that the way it is? Let me check the other one real quick. Oh, there's Dude. MS Dude. Corvette. That's another good event too. So we did 55-1, 52-4. So PHC is your group, right? Yeah, you are. I see the past comment. Okay. So you're like, are you a driver, or are you like the main owner of the league? Is that right here one of your drivers? All right. Oh. Alright, just whenever you get the link ready. I got my phone ready. That's another fast driver right there last year from Canada. I driven him against him about once or twice back in the Toyota series. Okay. Go back up here real quick. HD. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Do y'all do like special kinds of racing leagues? Or is it all grade 3, grade 4s, grade 2s? That's pretty cool. Do y'all race like once a week, twice a week? And if you do, what are the days that you race, or day? Or I'll think about it. All right. Okay, do you guys want to see me do a other grand race like Sardegna, Tokyo, Le Mans? Ooh. Well. I forgot to show you guys the build for this car for sure. Racing hard tires, tire compound, suspension right here. Differential 5, 10, and 20. I'll just keep it right here for a couple seconds. That way if you want to screenshot it or write down the numbers you can. Man, that's some real serious stuff right there. I've actually seen sometimes on Facebook that I've seen, groups, they'll have like entry fees and they have, prize money involved. $506 for the front, $1,500 for the rear. 100 for output adjustment, full control computer, 70 for power restrictor, fully customized manual transmission at 360, high RPM turbocharger, insert angle adapter, that's it. Yeah, I think so. It sounds like it. Now that NRL that's not any chance that's the Nissan Aerospec 4 or the Nissan, Silva Aerospec R cars. Is it the NASCAR cars, or is it something different? Because that does kind of look similar, the NRL logo. I don't know how, but it just looks familiar. I don't think it's a NASCAR competition. I think it's something else. Okay, I got confused with something else because I know there was somebody that, let me see, I can pull up here. I think it was probably NPL or something that they were putting on there. Let's see here. Let's do, race photos. There you go. Because I could have swore I saw something that was kind of similar in a way. If I can find one. If not, I'll give up. Well, I can't find it. Oh well. Alright, any last suggestions for me to race? I'll try to do one more race and that'll be it. It could be a money race, or it could be an ordinary race, it could be the weekly challenge to sign off the episode. Or a live stream. I probably should have done it earlier. Miata Roadster turning at Laguna Seca. Alright. Is it for one of these races, or is it just a custom race? Have you tried that car in any of these challenges right here? Probably this one, maybe. Mazda. There we are. Do you want this to be a lobby race, or you want it to be a single player custom race? Alright, got it. I don't have all the same cars. Yep, got it. That's fine. I'll turn it on. We'll do that. 5 laps. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, it's gonna be quite a show here. Let's see what's gonna happen. And actually, I do, in fact, like this track. Even though they've decided to make the curbs on this track more like speed bumps in a local grocery store, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, the smallest touch on that orange curbs, and you're next thing you know, you're going to be 2 wheels at least 10 feet up in the air. And trust me, it's not safe. And actually, before this, I need to show you guys a replay that I got saved in a race I did last Sunday or Saturday. And then we'll just sign off from there. So many cold trickles. Here, kitty. Okay. Controller. But try to hit a 130 at least, or try to. Yeah, I think it's possible. I'll try it again. I'll just hit 2 cars in 2 laps. I think I can try to get a better lap time this go around. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Well, I probably need to get going to bed now, but I do appreciate all you guys coming in here tonight and just hang out for a good bit. So hopefully the tunes I showed at both Tokyo Expressway and Sardegna does help out. If you guys did miss anything, I'll have this published and you can just go back and just rewatch the beginning of the stream if you want to. But yeah, I'll think about it, Jack. I'll see what I can do. Try to get into contact with Leo. But yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And tomorrow I'll have that Nissan R32 GTR setup ready to go. And yeah, that's going to be it. So yeah, I'll keep that in consideration, Jag. But yeah, so appreciate you guys showing up tonight. Means a lot. So well, hopefully you guys have a great rest of the night, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.